Hello, I'm Andy. Welcome to another short video where we learn Greek. A viewer asked me in a comment to pronounce two words that they had difficulty pronouncing. And let me try this to give you these two words. Greek words can be difficult, right? They can be long. Often it's because of grammar, because multiple forms of past or future are somehow included. Sometimes they are compound words. So it can be sometimes that words turn out to be long, especially if they are from the ancient Greek, and then they contain multiple ideas. And one of them is the scapegoat, which is called in Greek αποδιοπομπαίος τράγος. Αποδιοπομπαίος, this is the first word, and then tragos is the goat. So to handle these words, one way to do it is to just see the parts of them. Apo means from, right, or away. Dio comes from Dias, from Zeus, right, the father of the gods, who in Greek is called Dias or Zeus. So this Dio is probably from there. So it means from Zeus, and Pombeios comes from Pombos, I guess, which is the sender or the transmitter of something. And this is in modern radio technology. You talk of a Pombos as the sender, but in ancient times, this was also the carrier of the sins, which are then sent away to Zeus, presumably. I mean, I'm not sure about the history of the term, but this is how I imagine that it works. So from us, from here, our sins are transported through this transmitter to Zeus, who will then, presumably know what to do with them. And so you have apo, you have Dio, and you have Pombeios. And then the next word, tragos, is easy, right? So it is αποδιοπομπαίος, 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 right? And now you can try to speak it a little faster. Αποδιοπομπαίος τράγος, αποδιοπομπαίος τράγος. So I think this is okay. You will manage to do it. Just keep trying. I know that it's difficult. It's especially English. It has very short words, right? The average English word has, I think, 5 or 6 letters. So Greek is a lot longer often. But, just keep trying. No problem. The next word, I'm looking down at my phone here where I have the comment where this question came. The next word is by the way or besides. And this is παρεμπιπτόντως, παρεμπιπτόντως. So again, it helps to know where it comes from. Pare comes from para. Para means besides, right? And the M comes from N, actually. Besides, in, right? N, pipto, is related to pefto in modern Greek, which means to fall down. Kati, pefti kato, something falls down. And this pipto is an older form of this, falling down. So besides or at the side, something is falling down, something is coming to my consciousness, right? Something is coming to me. So again, you separate the word better instead of trying to, pronounce everything together. Separate it and say it's παρεμπιπτόντως. Παρεμπιπτόντως. And now, after you say this a few times, you can combine it. Παρεμπιπτόντως, 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 and παρεμπιπτόντως. Okay, so these are the two words. I just wanted to do this quickly. Perhaps we do a full version of this video with many long words. I'm happy to do more of those. So if you have more questions about words that you would like pronounced in Greek that are difficult for you, then tell me in the comments and I will make a longer video pronouncing this stuff. There are many other fun words that people use, to show how crazy the Greek language is. One of them is ωτορινολαρυγγολόγos. And ωτορινολαρυγγολόγos is the doctor who is responsible for the ears and the nose and the throat. I'm not sure how these guys are called in English, but it's the specialty doctor, right, who does the ear and the nose and the throat. Ωτορινολαρυγγολόγos. And again, this is better understood if you separate it. Auto are the ears and rhino is the nose in ancient Greek, right? It's meaty in modern Greek, but this rhino root comes from ancient Greek. Ωτορινολαρυγγολόγος is here the throat. And logos is the where logic comes from, or science means the study of something. So it's the guy who studies these things, these different parts of the body. And this is also where, for example, astrology comes from, or biology, right? Or is all this ending logos, biologos is the specialist on bio, on living things, and so on. So the logos at the end always means some kind of specialist, some kind of scientific thing, or scientist. Okay, so that's it. I hope this helped you, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.